everyone, it's Liam Catterson here with Modern Family, episodes 19 and 20 of Season 4. So yeah, a couple of weeks left to go before we do shift into Season 5. Brilliant season, it's been fun, it's been really great in terms of, especially seeing certain characters thrive, especially with Jay now. That he is a dad, like especially during, of course, the latter part. I mean, obviously there is the preparation to be a father again, and there are those concerns, but obviously with Joe's arrival, it's been, great to see him thrive. Luke, of course, has been, I'd say, the most unhinged so far. I'm aware that there are several seasons left to go, so I just hope we do up the ante, of course. So yeah, but we had the whole we had the return of Sal, who we haven't seen in a few seasons. So yeah, in a, I guess, bizarre wedding. Both playing the game, I guess you could say, and but hey ho. And we also had the whole house flipping saga that was established earlier this season that went horribly wrong, especially for the fish. So yeah, no wow factor whatsoever. So why don't we get into the first of these two episodes, episode 19 of this season. Let's go.
Die to make sure there's no blockage. It's no big deal.
We're not worried.
No big deal.
If something were to happen, which it's not
gonna.
I would turn our bedroom into a shrine to Claire.
Wow.
Oh.
And this room into a hall of magic.
Oh.
Please stop taking appliances apart. I'm making us open and close the store.
It's boring. And Jennifer said that I could get a job.
We have to go through the rough.
You need to learn to stick with things. You just got the big keys.
Where's the coffee pot?
Oh, you mean the soon-to-be coffee bot?
Luke,
Oh,
I need caffeine
no.
today. You can have juice. How late were you at that
That's not caffeine.
Oh, print.
All right, everybody listen up. Haley, you're not quitting. You're resigning.
Damn.
It sounds better.
No,
Alex,
No.
you have all of spring break to lock yourself in your room and study.
No.
I know coffee pot is a non-starter, but I do like the idea of popcorn kernels in the pancake
He's giving the
batter so
wrong
they self-flip.
advice.
Stop talking. Step away from the children.
Oh God.
The most prestigious prep school around. Their school song has 36 verses, and I know all of them. Settle in.
And the reason you're not bringing him?
He says that I'm
Canada.
nervous, that I care too much. That's why I'm not even
say,
allowed to bring
can
him
you
to his
see?
haircut.
This is a girl who was kicked out of college. The least she can do is
Bet
stick
goes
it
up.
out at a
Bet
little
goes
bit.
down.
Phil.
Bet goes up. Bet
Look,
goes
all
down.
we can do is give Haley the time to find out who she is.
Or we could save that
To
time and I
reference
could
that
tell her
gag.
who she is.
Let me know how that works out.
Married a doctor.
I have 3 degrees.
Girls, where's your little brother? He didn't get his arm stuck in...
Oh no! It's their kid. It's Haley and Alex. Then mentioned Luke-ish. Luke, not Luke.
Nice, insightful old hippie. A Jeff Bridges hippie.
Hey, Dad. There he is. Look at that sharp suit.
Oh my God, Luke gets huge.
I went to Angela's wedding.
Oh, yeah.
I might as well just stayed in court.
Please be a lawyer. Please be a lawyer.
How'd it go?
I got probation plus time served.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, maybe now you'll stop siphoning
Not so
electricity
glamorous,
off
is
the
it,
river
this
to
life?
New York.
Hey, look at me for a second. When you die alone in your bed, Jonathan's going to eat you.
Wow!
The shopping, we can have our pretty nails done, and our pretty hair. Do you think that's fun?
Yeah.
And you know what the best part of having
Oh, no.
a girl's day is?
I am imagining
You can
this is
have
gonna go
anything you want.
disastrous.
You know I'm gay.
Ah! Ah!
Peter is just here, where this June Miss Nicole Kidman will be appearing in Picnic.
Getting Sunnydale vibes.
Okay, gun to my head. Maybe I was a tiny bit jealous of those guys back then. With their cars and their fancy hair products.
They lived it up whilst
Your
you did the rough
Brooklyn's,
work.
Your VO5.
Knew when I was 5.
Everybody knew when you were 5.
Not true. Not everyone knew until I threw myself my second 5th birthday party.
My
Come
second,
on, Lily
fifth
is not
birth-
gay.
Okay.
It's probably just a phase. Oh my God, did I just say that?
Oh
Do not tell me
my!
So can I go now? So he's a Tommy, and you and Daddy are gay, so I'm gay.
First of all, adorable, but that's not how it works. When Aldo's talking about him being Italian, he's...
See, heritage is, well, it's something that you're born with. And oh my God, what's wrong with
My
you?
God,
your
Mooks!
heritage. We're saving some of the things until she gets older to tell her about. I want to say the windmills and the tulips.
Don't.
No wonder she has so many questions.
Oh.
She doesn't know who she is.
I guess we kind of dropped the ball.
You know what? Forget the pretty nails. We are all going to a Vietnamese restaurant and we're gonna give her a
Embrace
taste
the culture.
of her.
You don't have to go on that trip with Nicole. You can study as much as you want. Just know that I love you.
Okay.
Listen to me, Haley. You are dangerously
You'd
close to
sound
getting on a path
concerned,
you can't
right?
get off of.
Considering she's
Dad,
in the
stop
hospital.
Yelling. Mom, stop crying. I know I'm not a big nerd. Here, Mom. Hello?
Mom had to go to the hospital for a simple
God's
procedure.
sake, Luke,
Then,
no.
Mom and Dad start calling us acting weird. Open your eyes, people. They've been kidnapped.
Sound logic. Absolute sound
now that
logic.
the tour's over, we can probably take these off.
Who are your favorite authors?
That's a long list. I'd probably have to start with...
Oh no!
Go ahead, as hard
He's got that going for him, at least.
And that you celebrate the culture of your ancestors. You are Vietnamese.
No, I'm not. I'm gay. I'm gay.
Honey, no, you're not gay. You are just confused.
Oh,
my God, what's wrong
no,
with me? It's
Mitch!
like
Mitch!
oh, please, we have tons of
Oh,
lesbian
no! Oh, no!
Reference our friends, not us. Guys, okay.
We should just go.
I'm losing my children to America. They're just going to grow up and become boring old white people.
Most of our friends are white, actually.
Oh, my God!
Calm down and go back to their own conversations. Thank you.
No way! Oh, my God!
Is that why you want to be gay, to be more like your daddies?
Oh, honey,
Damn,
no,
Cam
the three of us are a
cracked it.
family, even though we come from different places. You know, you were born in Vietnam, and I grew up in a city, and even though he never talks about it, your daddy grew up on a farm.
He never talks about it.
The point is that we're a family because we love each other. Absolutely. I think we would all be better off if people would go back to where they came from.
Fuck's sake.
I'll pull the car around.
Yes.
Oh, no, they're getting on the elevator. He's even got the same hair as Luke. Crazy.
Hi.
You made it.
Losing tears.
I have to get home. My roommate needs these shoes.
Weirdos.
Luke, don't be so mean. I can't take it today. I may be your sort
They're
of mom now.
completely
I'm practically
oblivious.
a child myself. Okay, let's calm down. Mom could be fine.
Good job yourself.
Thanks. I have a secret.
What's that?
They're gonna crush.
Pretty good at this parenting.
They're gonna
thing.
kill themselves
I think we are.
Kiss me.
in this position.
Try.
Yeah, because this is uncomfortable.
Mom,
yeah.
okay?
You guys
Jeepers.
are the worst parents ever.
It's the same every time.
Go. You're not my mom anymore.
But okay.
Oh no!
Save the judgy looks for another 15 years.
Doppelgangers, I
What the hell
swear.
happened in there? You felt that I was proud of you, then I should be apologizing. Because I'm proud of you every day.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jay.
Be you.
Let's go.
As long as you're.
Did I really bet him I could fit his whole cell phone in my
Forget
mouth?
about that guy. You're never going to see him again.
I guess. I can't
Could've
believe
let-
we wasted all that batter.
I guess you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, am I right?
Or
Oh
can we?
no, no.
To the grocery store.
No. Ah, there it is! Hey! We were just impatient. We just did that whole trope where we were just impatient. And it turned out good, I think, on that side. So, yeah. It's kind of, it is kind of like a toaster. It'll usually pop out when it's ready. Right? So, oh my god, that episode was just, yeah, wild. There was a bit of projecting, of course, from some of the parents to the kids, whether it was their own directly or whether it was Gloria worried about Manny losing touch with his roots and fearing Joe might do the same and trying to enforce Mitch and Cam to embrace Lily's roots, I guess. Yeah. I have to say though, the whole Lily sequences were just probably, I don't know. I mean, this episode was pretty amazing. This episode was absolutely killing it, all across the board. Like even getting a nice, sweet, tender moment there with Jay and Maddie. But I mean, I think if I'm gonna have to pick a favorite sequence, it's gonna have to be the Lily sequences because I mean, it was just amazing from. Like, especially from the moment where Lily said she was gay. Yeah. Jesus Christ. And it was just amazing with what Mitch came out with. I was just thinking, like, he's gonna have a talk with Jay at some point, surely. With some of the stuff that Mitch was saying, it's probably just a phase. You're not gay, you're just confused. Yo. And that's it though, like, I mean, they are, like, there is that understanding, of course, once they realize, what Lily meant in regards to, well, because your friend is Italian, because of, you know, him having Italian heritage in his, you know, genes and all of that. And that's it though, you can't choose to be gay and all of that. You are born that, but that I think because of what Lily picked up in her school and all of that, she kind of matched that heritage, that like where you came from and all of that to your sexuality and all of that. So yeah. So yeah, but I mean, it just went from it just went worse, didn't it? Because of Lily, you know, preaching in the diner, "I hate Vietnam," and it's like, yeah. But also, this was a chance for Cam and Mitch to dip their toes in, well, because they were none the wiser about Vietnam heritage, and it was shocking for Gloria. So it was like, okay, well, you're gonna get to know about Vietnam as well as Lily, to know about her heritage. But again, it just went for a disaster because of the fact that Lily, you know, was declaring that she hates Vietnam. And then Gloria, of course, projected about how children they do tend to forget where they come from, and they just merge in with with the fact that Manny just half-assed the Spanish and all of that, and you know, she's worried that Joe will not learn. She feels like she's the odd one out, so yeah. It's just, yeah. It was just mental because, yeah. Especially, of course, you had Cam with the, you know, racism at the end. Yeah. That was just, holy damn. No, like I said, though, I mean, there was just a lot of moments in, like, that whole Lily situation. That whole Lily situation, that was just mental. It was just absolutely comical. So, but here's the thing. I mean, Lily might be gay in, like, I mean, I know, at a young age, like when I was in my teens, that, you know, I realized I was not straight and all of that. So yeah, but, there might be that case where Lily might be gay or might be bisexual or somewhere on the LGBTQ plus community. So yeah. But of course, there lies the confusion, of course, when it comes to heritage. Even if, you know, Cam and Mitch as well, that segued to them revealing that they might not have learned a thing or two. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was just, I mean, like I said, it was just everything that could go wrong went wrong in that restaurant. So yeah. But I mean, I did like how they did try to put the whole idea of keeping in touch with your heritage and all of that in there, despite the despite the moments that just killed me. I was just killed. Yeah. Oi. But yeah, I just really loved the like I said, the heart to heart with Manny as well was great as well. With Manny and Jay was great. And again, there's a bit of projecting there for Jay onto Manny because of how Jay was not as privileged as he is right now, and Manny's got that benefit. But the thing is, when Jay was Manny's age, he would be the underdog compared to the rich and privileged and all of that. And there is, again, you can't go back and change the past, but you can try and do something for Manny, and that's why he's going to be very supportive in terms of pushing Manny for this private school, because he's not going to lose out on that chance like Jay did. So yeah. But again, it was it was this whole situation of him projecting himself, really. But I did really like the fact that Jay did come to a bit of an understanding that he is proud no matter what. It's Manny's choice at the end of the day. See, that is a choice, in terms of where he feels is right in terms of his school, rather than just being pushed to a private school because, well, you got this opportunity to thrive, whereas I didn't, in terms of the sharks and all of that. So, but at the end of the day, Manny just might not want to go to a private school, and that's okay at the end of the day. So, but it's also okay for Jay to understand that he was in the wrong, which, yeah, is all really, really well and good. So, yeah. But, yeah, there was also the whole Dunphy household thing as well, which was mad. So, and, I'm kind of glad that they are still touching on about the heart situation. Because, I mean, it is, I think there is something that is very, very, I don't want to say scary, but at the same time, it's understandable. But Claire did make a mention about, and I can't vouch for it, but you're not 20 anymore when you hit your 40s and all of that. And Claire did make a mention about they put italics. It's like they put italics now. You might be okay in terms of checking up on your heart and all of that. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, I mean, and it's something that was a matter of urgency, even if it's nothing massive and all of that, because I mean, I don't expect anything bad to, like, in this kind of show. I don't think anything bad's going to happen to Claire, but it's not something you neglect, is it? So, yeah, and it could be like they could uncover something that you just didn't know about and all of that, or you just don't feel, for example, because there might be, like, for example, there might be history in terms of your family, in terms of your genetics, of a history of heart issues and all of that, and not that I guess there is, but you just never know. It's like, the point is, you just don't, especially if it's your heart, you just don't neglect something like that. If it's your leg and all of that, then that's fine and all. Probably not if you're running and all of that. Like, oh, you sprained your leg, you broke your leg, you're gonna have to sit this one out. But your heart is very integral to your body. So, yeah, but yeah, it's not something to neglect. So of course you're going to touch up on that, and of course it's always going to be very, very scary to open the possibility of what if it is something nerve-wracking, that she has a defect, that she is on the probability of entering heart failure, etc. So and that's why the questions on what happens if Claire does die. So yeah, but we also see, I guess, a glimpse into the future. And I think that, like last family, that also looked like the Dunphy, Wish.com Dunphy, right? I think that was the past. I don't know. But I did like the fact that there was a glimpse into the future. I did love when they were all on the elevator, no one batted an eye. So, yeah. But, of course, there was quite the confusion and all of that. And that prompted concern with Alex, with Haley, with Luke as well. About the fact that something stressful's going on, and yeah, so, but it was just kind of funny to see how Claire and Phil both had that kind of nightmare that they were living retrospectively about this is what could be, basically. So yeah, but it was just really, really funny, and I just really loved it. So awesome stuff with how they handled the possibility of things that might come for the Dunphy household. So yeah, but I'm expecting things to fry for all of the kids. Luke, yeah, definitely Luke as well. Like, Luke's a wild card, but he's a genius. That pancake thing, yeah, just works. Just works. I'll take one. Shall we get on to episode number 20 then of this season of Modern Family? So with that said, let's go.
Oh my gosh, it took me 20 minutes to get these chops just right.
Jesus Christ. I
There,
don't think anyone's gonna... Someone's gonna spell it. Please, someone spell it.
I love the house. It's beautiful. Here is a tree.
It's a pachira, a Taiwanese symbol of good financial fortune. It's also known as a money tree.
That makes two of us.
Well, I would like to propose. Who's the best realtor in town?
Gilthorpe.
That's right, and he has buyers coming over tomorrow.
That's right.
Wow.
Wow, that went... That was depressing.
My sister, my partner, my sister, my
Oh, then if he buys it, I'd get the commission. What would that be?
Adorable.
I'm not adorable. I'm getting a mustache.
Grow that mustache.
I know my ABCs.
Well, I guess things weren't about you for a second.
Bacon, egg whites, dry toast.
Damn it.
Don't regret it,
Tell you
Phil.
something, Gil. You may be top dog, but you're the one who's gonna have regrets. Because this house is gonna sell like that.
And that might be too much. Sir, oh no.
Alone. He always does this. You remember that time that he took Manny and that stripper fishing?
Yeah, they barely got a nipple. I bet she was comfortable with the pole. Should have quit after nipple.
Yeah.
How does Leno do it night after?
that is perfect. That's just perfect.
Something you want to say, Mitchell?
Yes.
I told you so.
I told you so.
There it is.
Happen. I tried to stop it, but you wouldn't let me. I was right and you were wrong.
Project!
You live in this ridiculous candy color.
Because who could have guessed we wouldn't have sold the house by now?
Me.
Phil, do you think you can get Dunphy
I told you so.
How?
I don't know. You could flatter him, stroke his ego.
No, he'd never fall for that. He's too smart.
Oh, but honey, if anybody can pull it off, you can.
Come on, Phil. You got this.
Mom, this is Trish.
Gloria, hi. Jay, I have heard so
She
much
shut up
about
there,
you.
didn't
She
she?
works at the Museum of Art. It was so cool. We got an after-hours tour, and Trish said I could take flash pictures of the paintings. But don't worry, I didn't.
That's a relief. I was afraid I was going to have to look at them.
Museum? Oh, no, I'm just on the 14th century portrait by Gainsborough or Van Dyke.
Laurie's gonna be low-key a little bit jelly.
Can they stay for dinner?
Well, that's up to them, Papi.
How can I turn down a free meal?
First time's the hardest.
What do you say?
Well, I'm not sure I'm ready to say goodbye to this guy yet. But I'll only stay if you...
But you and I both know that you got torpedoed.
Guess what, Gil? This was a courtesy call
Gil,
to tell you that I have another buyer.
There are so many innuendos
So you can tell
you're throwing
your buyer
out here.
that you cost them a great house because you got cocky and overplayed your hand. Prepare to fill the agony of done feet. Both names!
He just wanted to air that out there, but it was a big mistake. Anyone else feeling that pain? Not because of the fact that the jokes were bad. It's because he got way overzealous and this thing could fall flat. And now he's just rubbed that in his face. Which might have been a colossal mistake. But at the same time, you know when you have so many jokes you want to land, you just can't resist. You have to. And he had to. And it might have just backfired on him, so...
You were wrong.
Keep talking like that, and you will find
The
out
butler,
how he lost
it's
his
just
voice
great.
box.
What have we here?
His name's Barkley.
It's delightful.
Delightfully disgusting.
Hey, Gloria, don't rag.
Coons. A lot of great works of contemporary art were initially dismissed as garbage.
Are very good. It's like they have their own language.
I want to play too. Which team should I join?
Play with Manny. Manny's team.
Okay then.
Oh.
Great.
Oh, no.
Well, we'll see you tonight.
Afraid. Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf? Got it! You're amazing!
Wow, wee. You could do this for a living.
Really? There's such a thing
No,
as...
just like there's no such thing as a professional Broadway enthusiast. You're gonna have to get a real job.
Okay, it's my turn.
Oh, crushes dreams.
I don't know the...
Play. Sweeney Todd!
Exactly.
What a team.
This is
I do feel... Oh, no. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel for Gloria.
Pinterest and Instagram here. Punk, and he chipped his front tooth playing soccer. Oh, it's actually kind of cute.
Oh my God, you're falling in love with him.
Oh, please, it's just a job, nothing more.
Okay, that's enough to go on.
Haley's like just dedicated.
Barbie's dream house.
Barbie's dream.
We don't have time.
God's sake.
You are wrong, Jay. I am not going to dump her. In fact, this weekend I asked Trish to marry me.
Oh! Put the knife down!
I was waiting for the right time to tell you.
Nailed it.
I wanted to ask you for my abuela's ring back. I really want Trish to wear it. She is the most amazing woman I've ever known.
Whilst she is... Yeah, whilst she's right there with the knife.
Was you.
Javier, you brought a lot of 30-year-olds around here, but this one's my favorite.
Me too.
Well, then I suppose this is as good a moment as any to tell you, Manny. Trish and I are getting married.
Oh my gosh. This is the best news ever! Oh!
Here, drink.
Now listen, my love.
Oof!
Not him.
Hey, thought I'd just swing by and see how it's going. Zach here?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, she's stalking
Wearing
him.
Black tights. Alex was right. You are into him.
That skink Zoe broke his heart. I can make him whole again.
Haley.
I can fix him.
Okay, that.
Oh, is someone a Blackhawks fan? Love the Hawks.
Well, that's a weird coincidence.
Well, yeah, that's going,
Check
Keating.
out the kickboxing gym.
Seriously? I kickbox.
What?
Yeah.
Come on.
I do love how they're buttering up to... Oh, God. Haley!
Trish, open up. And you tell her she's being crazy and irrational. And if she doesn't come out, I'm going to burn down this house.
What the shit? I love how calm Jay is, by the way.
I'm sorry, I needed to be alone.
In Manny's bedroom.
Well, I thought it was a bathroom.
To be fair, it's not like she frequents this house.
And at best, I am average in bed. And I will
All right.
never, ever, ever live up to the great Gloria. Welcome to the family.
Oh my God!
And did I mention that
Jesus,
from the back
Gloria.
Of the garden you can...
How much is little Otis gonna enjoy this doggy
How do
door?
you know about Otis?
How do you know my dog's name?
God's sake.
Don't.
Yeah, you do. You just said Otis.
No, we've overdone it.
Oh, this doggy door will be my favorite song. Way to go.
You take care.
Can you even see the Die Hard building from here?
No.
Mm-mm. Okay.
I'll be a
Do they
controller
even
too.
kn-
I'll come find you.
Honey.
Haley.
I was gonna say, do they even know?
Well, that's it.
We're a tribute to the family, and instead, I'm going to end up costing us. I'm a failure.
Hey. No one could have predicted this.
If I find another buyer this time, we'll learn from our mistakes.
Mitch, you dickhead!
I said you'd be over here.
Yeah, I am here with my buyers. What do you guys think?
You're gonna be
Oh my
impressed.
God, this house is perfect.
I especially love the warm embrace of the parlor.
It screams you.
No, it screams you, sweetie.
Oh, I see what they're doing. They're gonna make him cave.
They come to play.
No, he's not. He's playing golf.
No.
4. Nice putt. Why you lying to your wife, Dunphy?
Hole in one.
Hey, he had a beer at lunch
What
too.
is wrong with you?
You just got torpedoed. Come back here.
Christ. Torpedoed. Hey. Damn. I knew they were gonna go a bit too overboard when it came. Yeah. when it came to that guy, because yeah, maybe stalking a person's profile might not be the best thing, right? So yeah, cause I mean, it's weird in any way, whether it's selling a house, whether it's dating. I mean, it's extremely oof if it's dating, but point is, don't go overboard. So, yeah, man. But I just loved it, especially the whole Trish situation. Mitch, I just loved Mitch as well in every segment, like even towards the end. So yeah, the way, like, who could have predicted that? And then just the bottles, like, I wonder. Crazy, right? No, but that was just wild. Oh man. Oh man. So yeah, Phil was amazing. Like, there was just too many puns in this episode, which I'm here for. I'm always a sucker for puns, but of course it was really, really touch and go, wasn't it, when it came to Gil? I am glad that they were able to salvage it. So yeah, because of the fact that it looked like it was going down the drain. After they went a bit OTT. But, yeah, I mean, Gil was quite the asshole and all of that. So, yeah, and, it makes sense, though. Like, there's got to be someone to rival against Phil's demeanor and all of that like kind of nice guy attitude who means nothing wrong. You've got to have someone who's very arrogant, very up his own arse and all of that. So, and especially when things are not going swimmingly for Phil, he's going to try to make life a bit difficult. So it works really, really well in terms of Phil getting the one up on Gil towards the end there. Thanks to a bit of improvisation. Say the word right, Liam. Yeah, the improvisation of Mitch and Cam. So yeah, it's just really, really great stuff. So, yeah, but I believe that has kind of been done before in this show. I remember when actually Phil was showing around this couple, this house, Steve and Stefan, I think they were called. And I can't remember who it was. It might have been Mitch and Cam, but they thought that they were rivaling Steve and Stefan, and that made them get a bit anxious because they wanted that place, didn't they? So, or was it Luke? Actually, I think it was Luke and someone else, wasn't it? So yeah, actually, so yeah, and it was just so funny because obviously there was no involvement, but for Steve and Stefan, they were a bit worried that they would lose out on to who Phil was speaking to on the phone. So it works. It's kind of similar when Cam and Mitch played along to make Gil a bit nervous, because that's it though. He doesn't like. There is, funnily enough, this whole "I told you so" shtick that Gil is worried about, because we had Cam basically try to upset Mitch with the whole fact of, you know what, you can't say "I told you so" because yeah. But it was also great for Mitch to play along as well, because of the fact that he was a bit bitter when it came to the whole "I told you so," wasn't he? So he played along and all of that. But again, that whole message rings true when it comes to trying to defeat Gil, and it works really, really well. So yeah, but it was just great. It was just fantastic. So, and I just knew things were just gonna go disastrous when they went a bit OTT. Yeah. someone was going to let slip some information that should not have been shared. But even so, like, catering to interest, you're starting to have some red flags go off in your, like, the many amount of things that, like, this is also weird because these are all of my interests and all of that. Red flags are going to start to emerge. So, I'm sure it did. But then, of course, really personal information got divulged, and it's like, yeah, no. So, but yeah, it was just really, really fun stuff. So, yeah, and I did love the whole situation with Gloria freaking out about Trish, feeling like yeah, she's just feeling irrelevant throughout this entire episode until Trish freaks out because Gloria is just perfect. And she can't compete with that. Like, she is fighting for her life as Trish. And Gloria was fighting for her life, but she didn't need to. But she was worried that, like, all of these signs, like, even the charade thing, she couldn't compete with Trish. And she just felt silly. She just felt stupid. And she just felt like she wasn't special in anyone's life. So, again, it's this whole situation where she just feels like a complete like irrelevancy to Manny and all of that. So, but it was just really, really. I just loved the return of Barkley. Barkley needs Gloria. Just yeah. If there's one negative I have about Gloria, it's the fact that she just has such hatred for Barkley. We love Barkley. But yeah, it was just really, really funny to have that return. But it was just great as well to see Gloria being a battle with her. Well, it was kind of sad, don't get me wrong, because that's it though. But ultimately, it was just it's this whole kind of situation where you were just fighting with yourself, Gloria. So, which, is also kind of sad, but Gloria, like, it was just Gloria's reaction. Oh, welcome to the family. So, yeah, her ego was absolutely just shot to 100 there. No, but I mean, you do kind of fight with yourself as in certain cases. I do all the time with that, low self-esteem and all of that. So it can be a bit of a struggle, right? So, and she was feeling completely irrelevant with Javier rocking up with Trish. I mean, it didn't help that Gloria thought little of her anyways and completely subverted her expectations. So, but it just didn't help with how Manny took a shine to her and felt like she was losing Manny. So it was just really, really fun stuff. The whole situation, and the thing is, Jay, I think he knew what Gloria was doing in terms of, she was beating herself down when she didn't need to. Because I mean, well, with Jay, there's no fight in this. I mean, he loves Gloria. Gloria's stunning, etc. And again, there's no fight in this. But I think from an outside, like, he's seeing what Gloria is doing and what's going on in Gloria's mind. But at the end of the day, again, I think there is that notion in his head that she doesn't need to beat herself up because she is perfect the way she is. So, yeah, I mean, of course, we have Trish here, but she's not Gloria, so yeah. And it was just really, really, yeah, great stuff. Like I said, just really, really great stuff. I mean, it was kind of fun. But I also, I also felt like with Trish, it was really, really great to give her a kind of a great characterization to her as well. So yeah, especially with the fact that she caved and was just absolutely jealous of Gloria and just wanted to be like her. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really fun stuff. But yeah, great couple of episodes. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!